Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Stone Legion, episode 26 of the Stone Legion Adventure server. There you go. And I built this Mastrophecy. Oh, wow, I cannot talk. I built this ugly thing, and try to make it a little more unique. I'll probably add windows and things like this, but it's 4 stories high, and it's gonna happen. I don't care why or what. And actually took a lot of resources. I had to mine quite a bit to even get this amount. Just to give you an idea, look at how many iron dust I have. 2,600. It's the tiny dust, and you get what, like 2 of those every time you do some iron. 2,300 iron. It just gives you an idea. 5,600 coal. Redstone's probably through the roof. 6,700. Tin's probably quite a bit. Probably more than copper, actually. 890. Not too bad. What about copper? About 900. Actually, it's funny. Those two are not as much as I expected. But here it is. The stories here. And we're going to actually build something called a teleporter in here. The teleporter is actually a really cool device. And we'll go down to our old base, I guess. We could just for now go like this and just put a hole through here. I'm tired of going through that tiny hole. This is my new method. Wait, are we actually at the back of it? Oh, crap. No, we didn't go to the right one. There you go. There you go. And now we should hit it. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Ta-da! For now. Anyways, so in this episode, I guess we're going to start getting ready and moving our base of operations upstairs, if you get what I mean. So one of the things I want to try out is this lovely... What was I doing? Oh, yeah, the teleport. That's another... it's not called a teleporter, it's an elevator. And it's actually newish. And basically it's just wool and an elevator block, which is pretty simple. And we're going to need a few of them, I guess, 4 of them. Now, normally, these drain EXP, but because, so many people on this server are more like a build server type environment community, I disabled the draining of EXP because, I mean, it's not really about, oh, we have to farm the EXP. It's more like, if you die, you can't even use your buildings because you have no experience points. So it's like, yeah, we'll fix that up. So basically, you just put these in here, and I wonder if mobs can... mobs can actually spawn on the teleport pad. There we go. Oh, that one's a little too high. There we go. And that's it. And then you're wondering how I get up and down. You just shift down like this. And jump up to get up. And that's it. How cool is that? Multi-story works really well, and it's pretty cute in a way. And so yeah, so I'll probably do I don't know what I'm gonna have for sure for my stuff. I'll probably put my most precious stuff probably up in the air, like higher up here, only because that way things are a little more safer, if you get what I mean. We could also consider, this is 2-story here, I could just block and not use this one, or at least this one, and store stuff in there, but who knows. So I could take an elevator out, for example, and hop up to another level and just ignore it. But it's actually kind of funny that, oh, that's construction foam. Oh, wrong corner. I was going to say, it's funny how it kind of matches. You don't even notice it. It blends in. Whee! 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 It's pretty fast. Pretty cool. So let's get some of this stuff up here. I guess one of the things we probably should do is light up the place a bit. I'm just going to go ahead and do some torches now. Torches aren't probably not the most beautiful thing possible, but for now, I don't care. There are ways to do different lights in here, and especially hidden lights. I might do that down the road, but for now, I don't care that much. I'd like to do something to the outside of the building in some kind of material. Hopefully not CF foam, but something, maybe a dark color. I'm not quite sure. I'm not the best when it comes to deciding things like that. There are some really cool materials, though, you can use. Railcraft has some, so maybe we can look into that stuff. There we go. And then I guess we can place a couple here and there, and go. It's a little lighter up here only because some of the CF foam hasn't dried yet, so it makes it a little bit easier up here to see. And we ran out. Well, that's fine. We actually have our system that works all the way up here now. I recently upgraded it, and that's the main reason. I don't know if it would work this far out, but... Oh, actually it does. Huh. I put some upgrade things, and so it does about half the property, not all of it. That's because you would end up having to do some boppers. Yeah, you'd have to do some boppers. You would have to do extended. Okay, so that's it for here. Let's fix the middle here a bit. Ta-da! There we go. So that should work for light for now anyways. Let's hit F7, or we are in F7. No, I think we're in F7 now. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but I just want to make sure that I'm not going to have any light issues on my property. I think we're pretty good with light level around here. Yeah, I think we're fine around my base. And because we did the roof and CF foam, no mobs will spawn. It's really nice. And yeah, I've kept it very dark in there, as you saw, and no mobs ever did spawn in it, so we know it does work, definitely. Not sure if I should put that in there just in case mob spawns on there. Perfect. Let's get rid of F7 and get rid of that lag. Did I actually get rid of it? Sometimes it's hard to tell. No, I guess I did get rid of it. Whee, there we go. So now to move some of the stuff into the upstairs. It's kind of hard sometimes to decide what do you want. I guess the best place to start is some of the IC stuff, since it's not as important. Well, it is important, but don't need it this second, I guess, in that sense. I'm going to have to decide what I'm going to do with some of the flooring stuff. This will be probably not the funnest part because... Actually, this is going to be like the least fun part. Only because I'm going to have to figure out, how am I going to get some of this? Because I didn't do my floors too thick, which you don't really have to, but yeah, we'll see what we can do anyways. Let's go and get myself a wrench here, the IC wrench, of course. And let's just throw everything in here. And yeah, let's just start ripping off the facings of everything here. And this is the special facing there. There we go. And there we go. Whee! There you go. Too bad. IC wrench wouldn't work on that faster, so might as well just pick it. There you go. For this puppy though, this puppy will drain probably 10 million energy. Yeah, so now we got 32 million energy. So it's like 25% maybe? No, that's less than 25%. 20%? No. Maybe 20%? I don't know. Too much for math, and I'll get rid of these later. But yeah, it's just mainly just packing it up. Oh, this sucks to get rid of all this fuel, but we'll get more anyway, so it won't matter. There we go. And I guess we should get a crescent hammer. And so we can take down most of this stuff. And let's do this. Whee! I'm sorry. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to take you down. And more fuel wasted. Actually, portable. It's full of water. How not interesting. Could have probably did this originally and let the fuel. Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a waste. Oh well, let's not bother. Let's just destroy this. I mean, we'll get it back anyways. There we go. And we'll get some lava here. Might as well actually yank that off properly. There we go. And then we're going to have to go through the walls and grab everything in there, so that's going to be fun. Oh, let me in there. Rawr. You remember when I said, oh, we're going to eventually be not living in here, and you probably don't want to bury everything like I just buried everything, so now we're going to have to chase it down. I love the fun chasing down. This cable is, well, I guess to me it's still expensive. I mean, we've gotten so many other resources now, it's not like really that terribly a must, but I would rather save as much as possible anyways. Plus there's no need for it down here anyways. No need to... Oh shoot. How far are we going? Oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that far yet. Let's keep some of these wires here. We're actually under all the machines, so... Actually, those won't matter right there. Yeah, those will be fine, because they're touched. They're touching each other, so it'll be fine. There, so that's what the IC stuff. So now what we can do is go place this, or figure a place for it. So, I'm thinking, So do we want to use the top floor, the bottom floor? We could always run more machines down here, down the road anyways. I just don't want any explosions down the road and cause some problems, you know what I mean? Oh, no! Sticky keys popping up. Yeah, I was thinking we'd do it on the top floor, but why don't we just do it on the bottom floor? Did I actually go to the wrong spot? Yeah, you know what? There's enough room, well, for some stuff. This is where I'm going to spend like 6 weeks trying to figure out, do I want top floor? You know what, for safety reasons, I think top floor is the best. Let's just do that for the more important stuff. So let's just go and get through some of this stuff. So let's get rid of the ducts for now. And we're going to need some levers anyways, levers. And we're going to need water. We're going to have to figure that one out. Okay, this is actually going to be interesting because we're going to want to... Is this overlapping? Is this the side that's open and overlapping? Yeah. We might have to actually thicken this a bit. Interesting. Because we're going to have to do some water sources, and this might make things a little weird just because the water's going to end up pouring out down here. So we're going to have to probably... Damn it. CF foam for underneath? That's going to be really... not plausible, really. You know what? We might have to do another way. Actually, I have another way, I think. We can put it underneath. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this, because some of these machines require water. How does one deal with that, right? But let's go ahead and just place this here, I guess, for now. This is our main power source, but we're going to end up having multiple main power sources down the road. So, you know what? Maybe this is when we're not supposed to use the entire room, though. It's not a bad point. So this is over us. This is going to be under this one. Maybe the top floor should be the power room. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Like, stuff that you don't need to access all the time. Except this side. So let's do it on this side. I'm trying to, because that's a hole, right? So if we place this down here, this could go power down to our base. Let's see what it looks like down here. And then this could be our main. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense, I think. So let's go ahead and place this like this. And of course, we're going to have to wrench this because it's being a pain in the ass, and I thought it was going to go down properly. Let's not accidentally re-wrench it. It'll lose a lot more power. And then we can have the power cabling going down there. That would work. Or actually, what we can do is shift wrench it. And it's actually in the wall. As much as that seems a bit weird, it actually works really well because you can see a foam cabling, if you can't believe that. And then we can go down here and do just that. Actually, that would work well. So we can have our tin cable, which we should have tons of tin cable, by the way. Tin cable can literally come back here. Oh crap, how am I, I was like, how am I just stuck there? There you go. And then what we can do is use our CF foam. And we're using tin cable because right now, you remember I told you that that might change down the road, etc., etc. And we don't want to have any problems. I filled this with CF foam so I can do stuff like this downwards anyways for now. So do I just hit that? Oh, it just goes right down the cable. There you go. So it'll dry up and it'll just look like normal, except when you hover over it with Waba or whatever the hell that mod is we're using, it'll actually tell you that it's insulated tin cable, so that's kind of cool. So that's going down there. That'll work. And then I'll fix up the rest here later. And then we'll just have it going across here. Yeah, that'll work. So this will be like the machine room, I guess, in a sense. And then up here, upstairs, we'll have like maybe more of the MFE, not MFE, but we'll have this as the power and the power generation, I guess, and the applied energistics room, things like that. But down here, I'll still access all that. And yeah, it'll work. Or we could have both of them, honestly. Upstairs could be more of a messy room, auto processing, and down here could be manual processing. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Double machines. You know what? That might work, because the washer I won't need down there, but washer I'll need up here for... Actually, yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, I got an idea. Let's go ahead and use this to convert the power up here. And we'll just go like this. Actually, let's put this here. Actually, there's going to be probably a whole line of them eventually, so... Let's go right over here somewhere. Yeah, it'll work. A little messy, but it doesn't matter. Actually, and these could be sitting up one too. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's go on here. And so you shift click to put the opposite down, basically. So there we go. And let's take this tin cabling here. And, oop, I thought I broke this. And go across. And boom. So now these are all linked. And there we go. So this will be my automated machine room. And then underneath, I'll have some more machines that are just manual usage. Like when I need to craft something by hand, something special. Maybe I got to mix some metal up, or who knows. And that way, that makes things a little more easy on both fronts. So, we need to start with some kind of power here. And I think I'm going to actually have these sitting up in the air, only for safety reasons. And actually, we've had a problem with doing this spot before, because one of them is going to require water, and the water is going to require 2 by, it's going to go 2 out. I guess it's, no matter what you're going to do, it's going to look a bit ugly. I mean, I guess you could try to make it nicer, but it's just not going to be worth it. For the thermal washer, so we're going to need the macerator. So the macerator, let's get the rotary macerator. Actually, we should just lined up what we can do. Period here. You know what? Let's put it in the back of the wall. Guess we'll just have to figure out what we do with the rest here. So let's line up our cabling back here. Like this. And so here is the rotary macerator. Which, I mean, that's an MV, so we're good. I'm like, make sure you didn't like tilt to the back. I'm pretty sure it's on the bottom. Did we do it to the bottom? I'm paranoid. Let's just make sure it's not the back and it's the bottom. Okay, it is. Okay, so here's this, and let's get this tin cable up. So we're gonna go goodbye if we did this wrong. Okay, that's good. And then we're gonna do the extractor. We never made an industrial extractor. I'm gonna have to do that eventually, but since the extractor is slow process, it doesn't matter. Then we're gonna do the induction furnace, which is another lovely piece of machinery that you need all the time. And the compressor, actually, I'm probably not going to do any auto compressing ever. Actually, no, I can, because I can set, like, if I need to create something that needs to be compressed, I could put it in the system to say accept that. So actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. This should be fine. So there you go. Singularity compressor. And these things, of course, that we already know need to be on all the time. So what we can do now is we can put this here, for example, and these will be powered up. Except the problem is it won't, because we're going to need a thing here. This can't sit in the front. So it's like, okay, so we can't power it from, we can't do something from the bottom to power them up. Because that stuff's there. Oh god, it's so annoying. It's like, okay, so it's powered from the back. Yep, it's not gonna work. Because we have to power these up, like, with an actual lever. But the intake's gonna be up here, the outtake's gonna be, or the, yeah, intake, outtake, powered on the back, and then of course we can't put anything there, so where do you have room for the lever to actually power these? See, that's problematic. These are things that you don't think about all the time when you're doing this. It's kind of messy, guys, trust me. Oops, I shifted. I'm like, what's going on here? So, I'm thinking maybe these do have to be up. That'll make the life easier, I guess. We'll just go like this, and except this is going to be problematic for that other machine, but meh. Okay, so let's go ahead and, oh, and actually, it'll be problematic for there, because the machine's going to still float there. There is no winning, I swear. When it comes to this stuff, it's like, okay, there is no winning. Like, you're screwed. So this is what we'll do. We'll just go like this. It doesn't have to be nice. It's the automated room. It's supposed to be, you know, automated, messy looking. Make it show and expose its wiring. And if we're going to do it in the floor, why don't we just do it right in the floor? See, I told you it was going to be messy. Okay, so... We could go like this, I guess. Oh. There. Would that work? Then we can put our, what is this, the washer? No, we don't want the washer down. It's actually the last thing we want down. Here we go. So we have the compressor, doesn't matter. The furnace, and then the macerator. There we go. And then to power these puppies up now, we can put anything in the back. In fact, since everything's going to be in the front, actually no, we could put the lever on the front. Yeah, and we can put the stuff in the back. Actually, yeah, that'll work. So there we go. There we go. So these are all powered up, and they're speeding up. And then we can put our cables in the back here. So that works. Now when it comes to the washer, that's a bit of more of a pain in the ass. Except I have an idea of how to deal with the washer. Just a bit more unique, I think. Because the washer is going to require that water. But I have actually an idea. We could just go like this. And then wrench it over here. And then put the washer back here. Yeah, you're going to have to look at it, but like again I said, it doesn't matter really, right? Ooh, we need buckets. We need buckets fast. In fact, we probably should stop heating this. Oh, wait, we're not heating it yet. Yeah, because that thing will blow if you throw hot water or water into something that's boiling like that. Come on, come on, we were so close. There we go. And there we go. And there, that's working. Not bad, not pretty. Now we gotta have the ME touch in this. Well, the ME can touch the front and the back, actually. So now that that's back there, you know what? Let's just put this in the back too, then. Might as well for this one. It's like, where did the lever go? You know what happened to my lever, sir? She could have done it on the sides. I wonder if that does anything. Oh well. We'll put you in the back. That'll heat up again. This thing, it could be just right here. It doesn't matter. There we go. Yeah, that works, right? And then we can put our intakes and all this on the top. Yeah, why not? Okay, so the power, I'm going to have multiple of these down the road anyways. But this is going in, and then it should go down. We already did the, oh yeah, we already did the down cable. You can see that it's dried and it's still a tin cable. When you hit it, it even shows a tin cable, but now has the durability of the CF foam, the construction foam, which is pretty cool. So now when we build our power system, this will be easy because we just have to go semi-fluid generator, blah, blah, blah. We're going to want to hook up into this puppy. But at the same time, we're not going to want to hook it up in a weird way. But what we can do, as long as it's not touching, which it shouldn't because we didn't do it in the corner. Trying to get here. We wanted to do multiples of these down the road, but actually, that's going to be more than enough. More enough right now. We can come to that issue down the road. So here we go. Nothing should be touching that, of course. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to just have you go down here. And then, there you go. Perfect. And then we can just take our CF foam gun and just shove it in this thing's face. There you go. Shove it down this face and shove it down that face, and we're golden, honestly. This looks good. Or a lot better. And I have to fix this with scaffolding. But now what we can do is put these puppies here, and I'll just start lining a couple here. And this will start providing the power to this. So we're going to have to do the refinery, and we're going to have to do all that power stuff again. I actually might do the refinery outside this building just for fun, or I might do it in here. We'll see. I guess it doesn't harm to do it in here. I just don't want to have a combustion, the combustion engine blowing up and causing an explosion and pain and suffering, but honestly it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I can do it over here in the overhang. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. That way it wouldn't cause any problems down here. So if it blew up over there, it would blow up over top of nothing, and that way no one gets hurt, or at least, our stuff doesn't get hurt. So that'll work. So this is going to come in. Yeah, actually that'll be fine. I might transport the fluids. There's no downside to transporting fluids, so I'll probably keep this actually near the power grid for that. Yeah, and then downstairs I'll just do the power machine and just wire it over here. Okay, guys, so yeah, anyways, we have a plan. I'm going to keep working on this. I know this wasn't probably the most exciting episode, but it's me thinking and deciding, and honestly, it's just like, I don't know where I want this and how I want it, and it's going to be up and down for a while, so I'll make sure the next episode I've just moved everything in, and you guys will just see how it went, instead of torturing you and trying to show you this and that, because that's not going to end well. So thank you guys and girls for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.